There is a funny thing I believe you have also felt. The older you get, the more you cherish waking up early without any aches. The sensation of rising from bed gently, not needing to hold a chair, without a stiff shoulder or a sore back, is like being young again. And when you have mornings like that, you find life also feels a little brighter, right? But unfortunately, most people over age 65 no longer feel that regularly. Many people think, I am old, so I must accept it. How can I be young again? But the interesting thing is, science and many real experiences are pointing to the opposite, that you can absolutely feel 10 and even 20 years younger just by changing one small habit each day. Does that sound hard to believe? Let me tell you about a man named Howard, 74 years old, living out in Arizona. He used to have back pain every morning, trouble sleeping every night, and was often irritable with everyone around him. But after just a few months of maintaining one simple daily habit, everything changed. He slept more deeply, he felt relaxed, his memory improved, and especially, he felt as light as when I was 50. No medicine needed, no gym needed, and no expensive treatments needed. Just one right habit and sticking with it. So what is that habit, and why can it help you regain the youthfulness, flexibility, and joy in life you thought was lost over the years? In this video, I will share with you 5 simple yet powerful habits, and by just choosing one of them and maintaining it daily, you will see a big difference. Not a difference in age, but a difference in the way you feel about your body. If you have always wanted to wake up each day with a body full of vitality, a lightness of spirit, and an open heart, then this video is for you. Now let's dive right in. Habit 1, brisk walking for 30 minutes every day. There's something so simple many people overlook. Your legs are the first place that shows your youth or your age. When your legs are still strong, your stride still brisk, it means your body is still working properly. But if you find yourself walking more slowly, tiring easily, or needing the handrail each time you climb stairs, that is not just a sign of age, but a reminder. Act before it's too late. Brisk walking for 30 minutes a day. It sounds simple, but it is one of the habits with the greatest impact on biological age. When you walk at a faster pace than usual, your heart rate increases slightly, blood circulates more strongly, and oxygen is delivered evenly to every cell. Your brain becomes more alert, muscles more flexible, joints ache less, and your spirits are also lifted. Joanne, 69 years old, once said, I did not think I could feel young again. But after just 3 weeks of walking around the park each morning, I started sleeping better, eating with more appetite, and especially, I felt like I wanted to do something instead of lying around all day. That's the telltale sign you are restoring your inner energy, something that was so abundant when you were young, and you do not need to go very far or have ideal terrain. A loop around the neighborhood, the apartment building hallway, or even walking in the supermarket can be a training ground for this habit. The important thing is, maintain a purposeful stride, a straight back, look forward, and swing your arms gently. Start with 10 minutes each day, then gradually increase, and your body will adapt in a natural way. Scientists from Harvard University discovered older adults who maintain a brisk walking habit have a 35% lower mortality risk than inactive people. But more than the number, what is precious is the feeling that you are still healthy, still in control of your body, and there are still many things you can do. With just this one simple habit, done regularly each morning, you will not only extend your lifespan, but also bring back that vibrant, enthusiastic, and lighthearted feeling you once had at age 45. And that is something that no supplement could ever do. Habit 2, getting to bed on time and sleeping enough. It might sound very strange, but if you want to feel young again, start by going to bed early. This seems simple, yet it's one of the habits with the most profound impact on the body's recovery, especially after age 65. While many older adults consider sleeping less to be a normal thing, science shows that it's this very lack of sleep that is silently accelerating the aging process in every organ in your body. When you get enough sleep and at the right time, especially in the window from 10 o'clock at night to 5 or 6 in the morning, the body enters its most powerful recovery state. This is when the brain clears out toxins, the immune system rebuilds, the cardiovascular system recalibrates, and growth hormone, which helps skin stay firm, bones strong, and the body supple, is released most powerfully. In other words, good sleep is the natural rejuvenation surgery you get for free. Daniel, 71 years old, once shared that he used to stay up until almost midnight, waking up groggy, unfocused, and forgetful all day. After his doctor advised him to try changing his sleep time, lights out before 10 o'clock at night, no phone after 8, and maintaining the habit of reading a paper book before bed, after just 2 weeks, he no longer needed his morning coffee. I sleep deeper, wake up alert, and especially, my skin even looks less dull, he said with a laugh. You do not need a strict 8 hours, but sleeping at the same time regularly every day is what's important. Your body needs a stable biological clock to manage dozens of life processes. If you sleep at 11 o'clock today, then stay up until 1 in the morning tomorrow, your internal organs get thrown out of rhythm, leaving you anxious, with worse memory, and wrinkled skin and droopy eyes, the clearest manifestations of aging. So if there were a rejuvenation pill that costs no money, has no side effects, and anyone can use, it is sleep. Turn bedtime into a gentle ritual. Take a warm bath, turn off lights early, avoid watching stressful news, and you will see the magic happen after 1 week. Because your body, regardless of age, is always ready to recover, as long as you give it the proper time to rest. Habit 3. Eating a protein-rich breakfast. Many older people have the habit of eating breakfast in a rush, sometimes just a slice of bread, a few sips of tea, or worse, skipping the meal entirely. But if you truly want to feel young again, starting from within, then the first thing to change is breakfast. And not just any breakfast, but a protein-rich breakfast, enough to wake up your muscles, stabilize your blood sugar, and provide sustained energy for the whole day. After age 60, the process of muscle loss happens faster than you think, even if you do not notice it clearly. If you do not get enough protein in the morning, your body will gradually lack the building blocks to maintain strength, slowing down your metabolism, and leaving you tired, dizzy, or unfocused. In contrast, when you eat a breakfast full of protein, like eggs, Greek yogurt, oatmeal, beans, or a small piece of fish, your body will react as if you were 10 years younger. Your stomach feels more settled, your mind is sharper, and especially your mood is more positive. Margaret, 68 years old in Seattle, used to start her day with just a cup of coffee. By noon, she would feel cold, her hands would tremble, and she was very irritable. After a nutritionist guided her to add a boiled egg, a slice of dark bread with peanut butter, and a few slices of fruit to her breakfast, she was surprised to find the whole morning went by without that gnawing hunger or fatigue. I not only feel healthier, but also more active, wanting to do more things, she said. Protein in the morning also helps you maintain a healthy weight, an important factor that helps you look younger. When your body has enough protein, you will have fewer cravings for snacks and fewer sudden blood sugar spikes, which cause increased belly fat, dull skin, and low energy. Remember, a good breakfast is the first gift you give your body each day, and a body that receives the right care from the morning on will know how to respond with wellness, flexibility, and a spirit that glows like youth. Sometimes the feeling of being young again does not start from a heavy workout, but just from the spoon you put in your mouth at the right time, in the right way. If you're still watching and finding these tips helpful, why not drop a 3 in the comments just to let me know? And if you haven't subscribed yet, I'd love for you to join our community by hitting that subscribe button and the little bell. Your support really helps us keep making more content that's helpful and hopefully inspiring for you. Habit 4, morning meditation. When we talk about feeling young again, people often think of the body, smoother skin, less tired legs, a quicker step. But there is an even more important factor, the mind. A mind that is always tense, anxious, with racing thoughts, will exhaust your body even if it is outwardly healthy. And conversely, a quiet, relaxed mind will bring you a lightness, a serenity, the kind of energy that makes you always look younger than your real age. Morning meditation is the gentlest and most effective way to start the new day with a clear mind. You do not need to sit cross-legged like a meditation master. Just spend 5 to 10 minutes each morning sitting still in a quiet place with a straight back, closed eyes, and paying attention to your breath. You have already begun the journey to calm your inner world. Jeffrey, 70 years old in Portland, used to suffer from anxiety about getting older. He often felt insecure, slept fitfully, and could not concentrate on anything. After his daughter taught him a simple meditation method each morning, just by sitting still, counting his breaths from 1 to 10, then starting over, his life changed. I am no longer irritable, no longer panicked by the little things. I have started to enjoy every morning as a gift, he said. Meditation does not just help you feel peaceful. Many studies have shown that after just a few weeks of regular meditation, the brain regions related to memory, positive emotions, and concentration begin to work better. Blood pressure becomes more stable. Your heart rate becomes more regular. And the most wonderful thing is, you start to live more slowly. Not because your body is weaker, but because you are truly present for every moment you are living. In a world full of noise and overwhelming information, meditation is like unplugging everything to recharge your own batteries. Just a few minutes each morning, you will find your spirits brighter, your sleep deeper, and the decisions throughout the day come much easier. Being young again is not just about how you move, but also about how you experience life. And when you start the new day with a peaceful mind, you are building a solid foundation of peace for yourself, where age is no longer a barrier, but just a number, while you continue to grow on the inside. Habit 5. Kui vajutintan lakwan. Have you ever noticed that the people who stay looking young are often the ones who laugh? Not a forced smile for politeness, but a genuine laugh, from joy, humor, or simply a positive outlook on life. After age 65, when the body begins to slow down, the spirit is the secret engine that helps you continue to live with a light heart, joyfully and youthfully. Many studies have proven laughter helps reduce stress hormones like cortisol, strengthens the immune system, dilates blood vessels, and even activates brain regions that help improve memory and mental flexibility. Laughing does not just help you live longer, it helps you live better. Teresa, 73 years old in California, had experienced many losses and years of loneliness after her husband passed away. But instead of withdrawing, she started joining a local comedy group where she practiced telling jokes every week. I never expected I could laugh so much, as she shared. And the miracle is, since I started laughing more, I feel my back hurts less, I sleep well, and I look at life with a new perspective. Maintaining an optimistic spirit does not mean you must always be happy, it simply is. When you face something unpleasant, you can still find the positive. When your body is tired, you still choose to be grateful because you can still feel. When a day passes peacefully, you smile because today you were not in pain. There is a small exercise you can do every day. Each morning after waking up, smile gently, even without a reason. Smile as a way to welcome the new day, as a signal to the brain that says, I choose to live joyfully. And you will see your body will also respond in a more positive way. Ultimately, the spirit is what makes people stay young the longest. A light heart, an open mind, and a smile on your lips. That is the rejuvenation formula that no clinic can sell and that no one can take away from you. As long as you still choose to live with joy, you are already younger than you were yesterday. At this point, you have probably realized feeling young again does not necessarily require cosmetic procedures, supplements, or expensive treatments. Sometimes you just need to maintain one right habit every day. Brisk walking, sleeping on time, eating a nutritious breakfast, meditating for a few minutes, or simply laughing more, and your body has already started to change from within. Gently, naturally, yet profoundly. We cannot go back to age 40 or 50, but we can absolutely live with the feeling of that age, with a more supple body, a brighter mind, and a spirit filled with life, as long as you are willing to start. The great thing is, you do not need to change your whole life. Just choose one of the 5 habits just mentioned and stick with it. You will feel a distinct difference after only a few weeks. Now ask yourself, which habit is easiest for you to start? Is it brisk walking for 30 minutes each morning? Is it sitting in meditation for 5 minutes in silence? Or is it changing your breakfast to an egg and some yogurt? Just choose one thing, commit to yourself, and start tomorrow. You will see how much your body will thank you for it. If you are still hesitating, remember that it is never too late. Margaret began to change her diet at age 68. Jeffrey started meditating at age 70. Teresa rediscovered laughter at age 73. And they all have one thing in common. They had the courage to start small. You can also do that, not for anyone else, but for yourself. So I'd love to know, which habit will you choose for yourself? Let me know in the comments below to share with me and the whole community of people on this same journey to live healthy, live joyfully, and live younger, longer. Thanks so much for sticking with me to the end. See you again in the next video, where we will continue to explore ways to live slowly, live well, and live deeply at any age. Because life can always begin again, no matter how old you are.